when you think about the likes of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they've done a lot to cultivate their image, good or bad, over the last 2.5+ years. Many might say, of course, bad. And it's hard to explain, really, isn't it? Because they really did have it all at the start of Mexiting, as it now famously is known. Really, for my personal thoughts are this: it all really went wrong for them because of the pandemic, as it did for so many people. Everything stopped on the turn of a knife, didn't it? The bottom line is everywhere shut down, nobody wanted entertainment, and certainly people weren't interested in infighting celebrity culture and even just going out. We're all too busy trying to survive. Am I right there? Absolutely. And of course, now fast forward a few years, and it doesn't matter really what you do, you seem to be old news, don't you? It's a little bit like a pop star who your sister or your brother liked. A few years down the line, you suddenly think, oh, I don't like them because, well, that was their era. This is the problem now that's facing Harry and Meghan on a really big, serious note, because what they were trying to appeal to was the GZ, the Generation Z people. That is, you know, the people that are described as woke, cancel culture, and offended by everybody. As you can see, some of the things that they've aligned themselves to fit this perfectly. But it's what happened recently that really turned a lot of people off the brand of Harry and Meghan. Recent reports have claimed that their popularity rating over the United States has simply gone up. Hard to believe when you think about it, because just a couple of weeks ago, their now infamous tax returns showed that really they just spent 1 hour a week working on their said charity. This was the thing that was going to be their big flag-waving event, you know, the thing that everybody was going to focus on as they left the royal family. Because let's not forget, both Harry and Meghan said that a life of service didn't necessarily mean that he had to be within the British monarchy. But you see, a lot of people who possibly, and as ever we have to say allegedly, would have considered certain investments and aligning themselves to the ex-royals, and now, according to a very good business source, having second thoughts. You see, when you're a charity, what you have to be sure of is that the charity itself is making the right noises. My thoughts, as many people know, on charities are, let's not forget, they're always a business. They're registered as a business charity. Doesn't matter who you are. So eventually, no matter how much money you put in, there's always taxes or someone else to be paid out of it, normally a very expensive CEO. So according to a very good source still working very closely with the ex-royals, it appears that Harry and Meghan's first and foremost plan is to try and realign the way that their brand has been damaged. Now, as we know, recently it was revealed that they spent thousands on Michelle Obama's spin doctor, but seemingly to no great effect. And it doesn't really matter exactly what the ex-royals do to donate money to certain causes. It's a drop in the ocean, as people have seen. There's literally thousands of pounds within that particular account. Millions of dollars, people might say. Seriously, whatever the ex-royals do, their charity endeavours could be very much under microscopic scrutiny. And it's not going to be easy for them to climb back. According to that source, they're already looking at brand new people who can realign their brand, their image, and their name, and in particular, put the Archewell Charity Foundation back on track after the dire publicity received from their very much public tax returns. But will it work? And more importantly, would you believe it? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.